Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Underdog's Factory. Today we're discussing the YouTube alternative to TikTok called YouTube Shorts. For those visiting the channel for the first time, here's some information on me. Nobody really cares, so let's go ahead and get to the good stuff. So we all know that short form videos have become very popular recently. Of course, we have the obvious example of TikTok, but don't forget about Instagram and Facebook stories as well. So YouTube decided to get into the short form video game with their new YouTube Shorts. Now, this was just recently announced, but it has been tested in India for quite a while now. These videos are going to be displayed in a new section on YouTube made specifically for these short form videos. It even has its own algorithm, which we'll be talking about here in just a minute. In order for a video to appear in the Shorts section, it must be under 1 minute long, though they said the system prefers videos that are around 15 seconds. The video should be filmed vertically, which is the opposite of the rest of YouTube. And in order to help the system to find and promote your videos, make sure to include hashtag shorts with an S in the title and the description of your videos. You can also use some other generic hashtags in order to further specify what kind of video you're talking about or you've uploaded, such as hashtag gaming, hashtag vlogs, and so on. Now, the real question is, should you even bother making these things? Now, there are some serious benefits to this. First, the system was actually designed to promote smaller and new channels. What they want to do is they want to bring content creators from other platforms like TikTok and Instagram, and they want them to have success on here, so they can't just make it so that only the biggest channels are getting any form of recommendation or promotion. They need to make it so that way new channels can also kind of generate that same growth. Now, the other thing that they want is to emulate some of the growth that we see or the engagement that we see on things like TikTok. I uploaded a short video to TikTok. It got like 400 views on my very first day on the platform, which doesn't happen on YouTube. So there is a lot of push going into making sure that these new channels or this new form of content gets a lot of traction. So because of this, then these YouTube Shorts are going to be a very easy way for you to increase your channel's reach and your audiences. During the private live stream that YouTube provided, where they were telling us about how these systems work, they mentioned how the algorithm has been designed. Now, the biggest thing that stood out, especially for me as somebody who works with algorithms every day, is they said that because the videos were so short, it was actually difficult to train the algorithms like a full-scale algorithm to really understand what the content is about, who's really engaging with it, and so on. So what they've done is they kind of simplified the algorithm, and it really only looks at two things. The first thing it looks at is views to completion, which is when somebody watches the entire video, and positive engagements. So that's going to be likes, that's going to be shares, that's going to be subscribing, that's going to be positive comments, and that kind of thing. And then they're kind of categorizing all this based off of your hashtags. So of course they're going to look and see which posts or which videos get the most engagement within a specific hashtag, and then that's the content that's going to rank highest. Now, when we say rank, we're not talking about like going into search and seeing these things pop up, but the way that the short shelf is actually set up is that somebody's going to start watching a video, and then once the video's over, they swipe, and then they will get the next video automatically. And so the more positive engagement or the higher your video score is, then the more often it's going to be shown in that next swipe. Now, views on these videos currently are not monetizable. They didn't say anything about it contributing to your 4,000 hours of watch time. Those subscribers that you pick up from the channel are going to go towards your 1,000 subscribers that you need in order to get monetized. We don't really care about that monetization anyways because it's kind of dumb, but this does mean that there's no ads to interrupt the viewer's experience, which is going to be another good thing. Now, again, because they're recommending that the videos be about 15 seconds long, that should actually make the process a little bit easier when it comes to actually editing and creating their content. Now, I don't know about you guys, but for me, a 15-second long video is a lot easier to make and produce than a 15-minute long video. Now, of course, that's going to come down to the nature of your channels and the kind of content that you make. But again, this is something that's more closely trying to emulate what we see on platforms like TikTok. So, just another thing to keep in mind. I have a couple examples of shorts that I've created that I want to show you guys. But before we get into those, there's a couple final notes that we needed to talk about real quick. First is that they're actually developing a new tool or app just for these shorts. It's going to be similar to what we see again like on TikTok, where you're able to add music, some filters, you're able to adjust timing, which lets you like speed parts up, slow parts down, and some other features in order to help content creators make these video shorts. Next, because of the nature of these videos, you absolutely must have an amazing hook in order to get people to watch your entire video, since that's how this recommendation algorithm currently works. Also, your videos need to be visually appealing and they need to look good on mobile, since that's where the vast majority of traffic is going to come from. We've already seen mobile traffic take over desktop traffic on normal YouTube, so this is going to be something that's going to stand out even more. It was stated during the live stream that there's a chance for these shorts to rank in Google. Now, of the examples I'm going to show you here in just a minute, 2 of them actually are currently on the top of Google search results for their specific keywords. So this is more of an SEO thing, but again, that traffic can be extremely valuable, and these videos can have a longer shelf life than just, showing up on the shelf in general. And finally, for my more advanced users, you should be able to populate retargeting audiences using these videos, since they still exist on YouTube proper. So at least in theory, all of those systems should still be in place. Now, this is something I need to test a little bit more with the videos that I already have going. But at least in theory, if you wanted to create like really highly targeted, like retargeting audiences, remarketing audiences, this could be a really, really cool tool to help you do that. And so I'm really excited about the possibilities with these moving forward. There are a couple more live streams where they're going to be going over some more of this information again. Basically, they go through the slides and they talk about the system in and of itself, and then they have a QA session at the end of it. So I'm going to sit through the rest of the QA sessions and see if I can confirm this or not. Whatever I do manage to find out, I'll leave in the pinned comments for you guys below. So that's pretty much everything about these YouTube Shorts. I want to show you guys 3 examples real quick. One of them is a tutorial video, and then the other 2 are actually ads for affiliate offers that I've been promoting. These have between 700 and 1,300 views on them. The channel itself had about 500 subscribers at the time of upload. So obviously we were getting a pretty significant reach. That's not coming just from the subscriber base. This is from organic promotion. So that's pretty cool. And hopefully this will give you guys some ideas of what you can do with your own shorts. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. I'll see you guys in game.
GoBattle.io is an online battle royale that you can play on your browser, or download from the Apple App Store or on Google Play. Kill your enemies and collect their coins to upgrade your weapons, to buy new skins, and to become the new king. But be careful with the enemies and the creatures that you will find in your way. Click the link below to sign up and start playing today.